Welcome to the show, calling all captains from Canada. How you guys doing?
Yo,
Oh
we're doing
shit,
good,
we've
man.
got we've got
Super,
background. Oh boy.
super good. Yeah.
Oh
Oh
man,
boy.
does mine
I
do
tried to
that?
get mine working,
We've
but
got
it's
all
not.
kinds of stuff in the background. This is neat.
Ooh.
What's
What's
an
going on?
AI companion?
What's going
Oh,
on?
not much. Just practicing some guitar here on my
Yeah.
end. Yeah.
Well, like I said, I won't keep you too long. I'm sure you've got better things to do than talking to some guy from Scranton, Pennsylvania.
Scranton.
Scranton.
Scranton, yes. The
Hardly know
Office.
her.
The
Oh,
Office, yeah.
The Office, yes.
y'all make the
I heard they're
paper.
doing a remake of that. And I don't know how
Hmm.
it's possible.
Yeah. In
See,
2024, I hope not.
You can't do that again. It's gonna
No.
be so terrible.
th-
So
there's
terrible.
no, there's no second. You know what? The only way they'd be able to do it is if they somehow got Jim Carrey to play Michael Scott.
Fair.
Yeah, I don't know how you do it, but we'll see. We'll see. But calling all captains, like I said, from Canada. Your publicist says you're for fans of A Day to Remember, The Story So Far, Trophy Eyes, for anyone listening. Um, sound is, I guess, similar to that, right? Actually just saw A Day to Remember and The Story So Far last week
Oh
here in
yeah, they're
Scranton.
Oh,
Yeah,
so jealous.
that's a crazy tour.
that's legendary.
Ned, do you guys know The Story So Far?
We know of them.
Oh, no, of them. Okay.
We
We don't
listen
know
to them.
them.
We don't know them,
All
but
right. Well, you
yeah,
guys have quite a bit of, a great following on social media. You guys are a great band. I'm a huge fan of your music. I wasn't sure if like you were intertwined somehow. I wasn't a huge fan of their set.
Hmm.
No,
interesting.
why
I
not?
was not.
What didn't you like about it?
I felt like they started up here and they stayed there the whole time. Like it was just kind of like just in your face the whole entire time. There was no like I don't know. It was just high energy the whole time. I wish I would have just kind of like they didn't play clairvoyant, which I wish they would have done. But I think I missed an opportunity to like just kind of like bring it down for a second, get the entire audience singing that song, and
Mm.
it was just yeah, like I said, it was just like 100 miles an hour the whole time, and maybe that's cool for fans, but I kind of like the different
I see what
speeds, I
you're saying.
guess.
Yeah.
Mm.
But
Oh man, that sounds like a show for me. Just just top gear, boom,
yeah,
100 miles.
yeah, I
But
don't
I
know.
absolutely understand the need for a lull in the set. You need if you don't go down the mountain, how do you know how big it was?
Yeah, I don't know. That's just my opinion for what it's worth. I'm sure they'll do them just fine without knowing that from me. But A Day to Remember was good. I was only able to stay for like 5 songs, but that was good. Their the back line of their set was awesome. They had like bleachers, a big like set of bleachers where the drummer played on. It
Oh,
was
that's
Nice.
sick.
yeah, it was sick. But you guys, when this drops, you should have a new EP out, July
July
19th.
19th. Yeah,
Yeah.
July
Yeah.
19th. Emotion Sickness.
correct.
Great title. And I like the E in the parentheses.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's clever. But talk to me about that. I mean, this is the first bit of new music from the band and like the first album, I should say, in like what, 3 years ish?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's gonna
About
be.
that.
Damn, when you put it like that, yeah, dog.
What are you
Yeah,
guys
that
doing? You
hurt.
guys busy or what's going on?
Man, you know what? Long story short, it was just a big we had a long exit from Equal Vision. I'll just put it that way. It wasn't like bad blood or anything like that. It just took a lot to get all of everything tied up and finish our contract with them. So we were in kind of like a purgatory. We weren't really know when we were going to get to record new music for a long time. And New Damage, our label now, they were like, "Yo, boys, put something out. We'll do the whole world." Like we were just signed in Canada by New Damage, but they gave us a green light. They gave us a budget, and we were like, "Okay, you know what? Let's just throw it down." We told them we didn't want to do another LP right away. We just said we just want to get music out LPs seem so serious, and we just got some flavors we want to throw out, and the EP is a good place to start.
Yeah, it's quicker to put out, quicker to record. Just wanted to get stuff out.
3 years is a long time.
It's way too long.
It is, especially this day and age, right?
Yeah,
But as long as you're doing it, that's all that matters.
we're doing it. It's coming.
And well, right now it'll Wallflower is out right now. Again, this will be all available when this podcast drops. But that's been out for a little while, right?
What are we
Yeah,
at?
honestly,
A couple
the
weeks.
response, yeah, we just got off a tour called the Pedal to the Metal tour. That was across like the interior BC, and Wallflower was by far the one people responded to the most. You could feel the excitement in the room when we started to play Wallflower, and I just like it set a good precedent for what the rest of the EP is going to feel like live.
That's cool. It's a great song.
Yeah,
Can you
but
give us a
honestly,
little?
like
Go ahead.
a little what?
Can you give us a little commentary on the song? What it's about?
Oh,
Do you do that? I know some bands don't want to give it away.
yeah, like I'm always under the feeling that when we record them, it's always going to be about what we're feeling, the stuff that we're going through. But when we put it out into the world, it's always up to whatever anybody needs it to be.
Right.
It could be about whatever they need it to be. But for me and us recording this, this song was super personal for me. Just kind of goes through the feelings of, I guess, what it is to follow something you're passionate about, see people come and go out of your life, know that you should be happy, know that you should have this better outlook on things, but it's just not happening. You don't know why. You feel like you could just find that one thing, and then it'll be all okay, and then it'll be perfectly complete. Like everything else will just click. But sometimes that's not the case. It's Wallflower deals with so many different emotions about depression and anxiety, and kind of how to navigate that when it starts to affect your own life
Right.
further than your own psyche.
I feel like emo and pop punk and all that kind of stuff has it's emotional, right? But I feel like we talk a lot more about the inner workings of these songs and like how deep of a meaning it might have today than we did maybe like 20 years ago. Is this something that you particularly deal with, or is this like a lot of bands paint a picture, right? But is this something that's like just really kind of specific to you that this is a way for you to kind of talk through it?
Is he
Yeah.
pausing for effect
Champion's
or frozen?
expensive.
Oh,
Oh no,
Check 1 2.
I was wondering if he was
Check 1 2.
pausing for effect.
Hear you, but I don't hear image frozen.
Check 1 2.
I can hear him.
Am I back?
You're not
Your-
moving,
your-
but I can hear you. You can
your
answer the
voice-
question.
Oh, maybe not.
Oh,
This is creepy. His
Oh,
eyes
okay.
moved
Okay, can
and
you
he
hear
froze.
me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Good.
You're cutting in and out.
This is the problem with the internet
Spot.
and doing these things online.
It's good till it's not.
It's good till it's not. Well, I started this back in the pandemic, so this is like it was convenient when it was we couldn't gather.
It's the only way to do it.
I think he's back.
He's back.
yeah, you look good now.
Yeah. Is it legit?
I think it's legit.
Okay. Can you repeat the question?
I was just talking about like just being in a band these days, and we're talking about emotions and mental health and things like that, compared to 20 some years ago. Um, we talk about it more now, and I was asking you, is this song specific to you and how you were feeling? Is this a way to kind of like you know talk through it?
You know, not to age ourselves with that question, but 20 years ago was only 2004.
Mm-hmm.
Like we had some great emo bands around there too.
Sure.
Like it's, I think maybe the way we talk about it is different.
Right.
Maybe it's not so necessarily, I am the ghost in your closet type lyrics, but it's like, yo, I want to fucking die type lyrics. So I think that maybe is a big change, at least for this type of scene, is that we're all getting to be more vulnerable. We're all allowing ourselves to give more of our emotions to the music. We're not as scared, or it's not as shocking as it used to be. Like when Nirvana was putting out these songs with like crazy emotional lyrics, they were still getting mainstream plays. So I
Right.
think honestly, Nirvana and like that whole grunge era of like getting darker with your lyrics allowed like the punk scene to get into the more nitty gritty, I guess, feelings that kind of arise with just being mentally not okay.
Yeah.
It seems to be a common stance, at least for most of us in this scene, that we're all dealing with some sort of demon on our shoulder.
I feel like that's the world in general, and I don't know
Yeah,
if it's the state of the world, or if it's just mental health and all that kind of stuff is talked about more. But I feel like you mentioned Nirvana, like back then, like I don't think we read into the lyrics that much, that deep. We didn't care. It's like, this is great music. Who gives a shit? This guy wants to kill himself. And unfortunately, what happened happened.
he,
It's
yeah, I think that's yeah. I only bring them up because it's like when you say 20 years ago, it's like we had like 2004 kind of bands. Like Avenged Sevenfold is putting out Wake in the or City of Evil the year after.
Mhm.
So like I remember already being well into metal and some of the more darker lyrics in that aspect. Like they were talking about battles and honestly stuff that I probably shouldn't have been listening to at such a young age, like
Right.
stuff like their album City of Evil, like that dealt with so many adult themes that I didn't realize at the time when I was a kid. But looking back on it with a different lens, like from today, lots of this music, I didn't realize it, but it was subconsciously helping me. Like these lyrics that I was listening to and consuming, they were all helping me out with my mental health, I guess.
Mhm.
And I guess that's what this band is doing for me now.
And I assume that you also are to someone else what Avenged Sevenfold was for you,
Crazy to think about, but
right?
maybe
I'd imagine that's what's so great about
wild.
like emo music and pop punk and all that kind of. It's a release. It's an outlet. I mean, I don't know if you guys see this where you guys are, but like emo nights and stuff like that. Have you seen those?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Have you gone to them?
No, kinda.
Strange.
Not really. You know what?
I've
The
been
only
to one or
strange
two.
part about it, the only strange part about it is that people that I know were not emo are now like dressing up in bangs and black outfits and going to these emo nights. Like they were there.
Yeah.
You were not there.
Posers.
You were wearing Hollister like the rest of them.
Yeah. You
I
said
was
you
getting
were,
made fun of for wearing women's jeans.
and now everyone's wearing tight jeans. Well, maybe not so much now,
No, we
but
went back to baggy now. Don't
went back to
no, it's
baggy.
back
Yeah,
to
but like
baggy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
a few years ago, yeah,
yeah.
yeah. I mean, who wants to wear? I don't. I hope that baggy stuff like doesn't like make a full comeback, because that's like even with women. I don't know. Like I don't want to sound like a pig, but I don't know.
Oh man, no,
You
I
have a
love
nice
the
body. Don't
baggy.
hide it.
It's so
I
sweet.
like
I like.
skinny.
I have a great imagination.
All right. We'll take that. We'll take that. But I think I'm friends with a couple guys who actually organized one here in the area, and I went to a couple. And it's just it's really cool in that like it gives a place for that, I guess. But like I don't know like ones you've seen, but like the microphones aren't even on. Like when people are just singing like on stage or dancing and singing. It to me it's strange. But I'm old, so I'm not the demo, I don't think. So I shouldn't I'm not trying to judge by any means. It was odd for me.
Yeah, I can feel that.
But what have your experiences been? You said you went to a couple? I didn't even get your names. I'm terrible.
Yeah,
I'm Conman 3000. My name is Con.
I'm
And
Brad.
Connor, what do you do in the band?
I play guitar and I sing backups.
And
Wow.
mains, whatever he does, whatever he does it all.
Yeah, we do a lot of the like Taking Back Sunday dual vocalist stuff.
I love that. Probably my
Yeah.
favorite part. Favorite part for sure. Brad, I heard you say your name.
Yeah, I'm Brad. I play guitar and I also sing mains and backups.
And
Nice.
I'm Luke,
Luke.
also known as Gaffwood,
Also knows what?
also known as Gaffwood to some.
Okay.
But I'll also say I'm the singer and I play the tambourine.
Okay. Last one. Tambourine.
I'm Tim and I play the drums. I play rhythm tambourine, and Luke is, of course, lead tambourine.
It's true.
Of course.
Okay.
That'll be a division.
I understand. Well, Brad, you said you went to a few emo nights. What was your experience?
Um, for me, I thought it was great. You know, it was like the music that I grew up with, and everyone's like, it's like all of my people all in one place, singing all of the songs, having a great time. So I loved it.
Yeah. Again, no judgment. Music's awesome. I love it. But yeah, it was just, I mean, I'm not the one to get on stage to do that.
Yeah.
One
At
of
the
the
ones I was at,
coolest-
there was no people on stage. People were just like on the dance floor doing their
Oh,
thing.
okay.
One of the coolest things I saw for like an emo night was there's a live karaoke of a band that knew emo songs.
Okay.
So you could like do live karaoke, but it's like emo songs. So you'd be like, "Hey, I want to do Smile in Your Sleep by Silverstein." They're like, "Yeah," and then they'll just play it for you, and then you have to sing it and scream it, and then like that was the coolest thing that I've ever seen for like
That's
an
pretty
emo
sick.
night. But
That's very interactive. Yeah, that's cool.
yeah, I haven't seen anything like that since.
I was in New York and saw Justin Timberlake, and I was leaving, and some guy gave me an emo night flyer. So there,
Did you see him on? Did you see him recently?
Yeah, just last week.
Just last week?
Yeah,
Did you see him like just when he got out of jail?
Yeah, like a week after he was in jail. Yeah.
That's great. Yo, that's so awesome. He's gonna ruin the tour. We kept saying that this whole tour we just went on. We are like, this is gonna ruin the tour.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it was
Yeah.
a bucket list thing for my wife, and it was our anniversary last week. So we went to
That's
New
amazing.
York, went to MSG, and the week prior, like, and tickets were stupid expensive. Like, I think no exaggeration, one night, like tickets, hotel, gas, parking, drinks prior, dinner prior, drinks at the show, probably $1,500. Like insane. Like
That seems really cheap. That seems really cheap to me. Does that not seem cheap?
1,500 US dollars? I don't know, bro.
No, brother.
For a New York trip? Is that you're for no flights? You live there.
I live 2 hours and I drove. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's pretty expensive.
Okay. I was like, maybe I'm just
No, that's pretty expensive for sure. I was
one
like,
night.
dang.
One night.
I'm always thinking of flying everywhere. That's just like an immediate 1,000.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not
No,
everyone's
if
a baller like Luke.
yeah, Yeah, we can't all fly.
Not
first
everybody can
class.
have the debt that I what is it? That I accrue.
Debt
I think
quota.
I think 70% of America is in debt.
Yeah.
But as far as you guys up in Canada, what's going on up there? Like
65%.
Oh, not much.
No, you know, it's they're trying to what's going on in Canada? They're trying to make our province have private healthcare, which we have public healthcare right now.
what's better?
That's yeah.
What's better?
I don't know.
I just know the healthcare system kind
I
of
just
sucks.
like to write some songs.
You don't care.
Well,
Fuck it.
do I know? Do I know enough to care?
Nah. Do any of us know enough to care?
Not
Do
me.
I know enough to have an opinion on it? We'll see.
I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure if what the difference
So you
was.
got our names. What's your name? It says Popko.
Yeah, that's my last name, Popko.
Popko.
Yeah.
That's a cool last name.
Name's John, right?
Yeah, John. First name
John.
John, last
John
name Popko.
Popko.
That's it.
That's cool. That's cool.
That's the name.
That's like a comic book name.
Sure. Like what kind of comic book?
Like you're secretly a superhero.
That'd be sweet. I wish I was. I'm not.
Maybe you're secretly a podcast superhero.
Sounds
be
like something
something.
a secret superhero would say.
Yeah, you're sounding oddly suspicious.
Yeah. Sorry.
I
I wish I had something
know your
funny to
secret now, John Popko.
you just ruined everything for me.
Yeah.
My cover's been blown.
Yeah, podcast man.
Oh man. I want to get back to your music and talking about your
Yeah,
music.
let's do it.
And I think are you going back out on tour or are you done with that?
No, we're going back on the real tour.
Back on
This one
tour.
is just like a little. This is just like a little toot because we haven't been out that way in a little while. Played some smaller cities, but
where are you heading?
we're doing like almost a full American tour
American tour.
in the fall. Oh, and we're gonna go and play as many places as we can.
You gotta come to Scranton?
And
Don't
not
say
Scranton.
come to Scranton. Not,
come to Scranton.
Wait,
Are we playing Pennsylvania? Hold on.
we're playing
check.
Pittsburgh,
Yes.
Pittsburgh and York.
York's not far.
York. Oh, Philadelphia too.
York.
Which venues do you
And then-
what size venues do you guys play?
Probably like 100 to 300 cap.
What venue in Philly?
Kung Fu Necktie, I think it is.
Yep,
Oh,
that's the one.
I've heard of it. Never
What's
been.
I love
that?
that.
Kung Fu Necktie. Is this
Yeah.
Philly? Did we play Bug Jar last time there?
No, that was in. It was closer to the border. That was Buffalo or something, wasn't it?
Was it?
Yeah,
That one was brutal. I got punched.
Got punched?
That was so much passion. Yeah. Some
Like
guy
on
like went on
purpose?
stage. Yeah, like on stage. I was on stage. I was singing. He like came up to me, like grabbed me, like singing the lyrics, just like punched me in the chest. I was just like, yeah, that was crazy.
And what do you do in
Next
that
time
moment?
we go there, I'm gonna put up a sign that says, "Please do not punch the singer."
What do you do in that moment?
Cry.
Just keep singing, man.
Just so amped up, you don't even give a shit.
Just keep singing, and then just talk to your friends after, and
Like, what the fuck?
I got punched. At
just be like, "What the hell?"
least he punched in the chest, not the face.
Yeah, but like I'm all bones, man. Like I'm this. It's
It's
just
not much.
like
not
fist to
much going on.
bone. It's fist to bone. That's how that works. Big ouch.
Yeah,
But
I
yeah,
saw. Go ahead.
I'll go back.
No, go ahead.
I'll go back any day.
Yeah, I saw you have a video for Wallflower, and I watched that, and yeah, you are a thin individual, and I don't know how that voice comes out of you.
We get that a lot.
Yeah,
yeah.
Yeah, I get that. I get that lots.
like if I didn't know, and if I haven't seen it prior, I just saw a picture of the band, I probably wouldn't have chosen you as the lead singer.
Yeah.
Based
just-
on
Honestly.
based on hearing the vocals.
He's got that passion in him.
I love it. It's awesome. Where does it come from?
My ancestors. Wow, I'm just kidding. I'm indigenous, so it's a little jokey joke for
I
you.
got you. No, I understand.
What's I don't know. To be honest, actually, like I wanted to be a metal vocalist when I was growing up. I learned how to scream first, and then started to just sing after. And then I was like, "Fuck, I don't know how to sing. I know how to scream."
Born to scream, forced to sing.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Well, now you had the
yeah.
best of both worlds, though.
yeah. So that's honestly pretty useful within the band. Is that we're not limited. I could do a low singing voice. I can get real high and raspy. I can just dead ass scream. Connor and Brad have amazing, great high. Like they can sing high and clean. It's like all the bases are covered.
And is this genre something you guys all like grew up with and loving? That's why you're kind of doing it, or just this kind of just happened?
Nope, it just
Mm.
happened for me. I'm like a classic rock guy. I
Yeah,
grew up on all the oldies, like the Beatles, Zeppelin.
Stones.
Yeah, I think my first introduction to pop punk was Luke showing me All Time Low on the school bus when we were riding home together. Remembering Sunday was my first pop punk song. I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. And then he asked me to join his band, and here we are.
Classic.
I actually do a shift on a classic rock station.
Nice.
It's called Rock
Nice.
107.
Rock 107. That's my shit.
Shit's timeless.
Yeah,
It's amazing.
agreed.
What about you guys, Brad and Tim?
Yeah, this is the kind of music I grew up loving and wanted to make, so this is exactly in my wheelhouse.
I grew up on it for sure. I remember being 5 years old and Green Day had put out Nimrod, and that was the first music in my life that I would just put it on to like actively listen to it. Like other music, it was kind of playing in the background and I enjoyed it, but I would just put on Nimrod and sit in front of the boombox and be like, "What the hell is going on? This is amazing." So yeah, it's been pop punk since day one.
It's crazy you chose Green Day.
Interesting. Later gravitated towards Blink, the superior band, but
Of course, naturally.
What are your
No,
thoughts on their latest album?
what was that, John?
What are your thoughts on the latest album from Blink?
I loved it. I loved it. I thought it had like a lot of the classic sound.
Yep.
But obviously they're putting in some modern twists. Yeah, I really dug it. I really liked it.
I did too. There was a couple songs, maybe just one, that sounded like, or no, it was one song sounded like a couple Boxcar Racer tunes.
Yeah.
Like
Yes.
one song had two of those songs combined almost.
Mhm.
But I hope I saw them with what's his face? Shit. Alkaline Trio. What's the guy's name?
Oh, Matt Skiba.
Skiba.
Yes, I saw them perform with him, and I love Matt Skiba. I love Alkaline Trio, but that wasn't doing it for me.
Same.
So
Yeah.
I'm happy. I'm happy they're back together. I hope that, as they have become older and they realize what's important, I guess you could say. I hope they stick around together for the rest of their time.
It would be cool.
Yes, I agree. I think that's part of the magic of that band.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, make up, break up, make up, break up. Hopefully they're good.
Hopefully this time.
But yeah, I mean, it's tough being in a band, right? Obviously, it's it's like it's a relationship, and I mean, has things been smooth sailing for you guys most of the way?
I'd say yeah, for the most part. But I think like any band, like once like labels come in and like money starts to come in, everything just gets more
Incorporated.
complicated. Yeah, it just introduces more more issues, that more stuff that can go wrong. But like we're a really good team. We've got a really good team behind us in New Damage and our manager, even like our production team, like the guys we typically record with and stuff. It's pretty smooth sailing for us.
Yeah, it's like we're very fortunate in that aspect that we've been meeting some very nice people, just plainly put. There's just so many great people that are around us within the label. Our booking agent as well, he's just a fantastic dude. Some of the guys got to sit down, have dinner. So we're all about like really making a true relationship with the people we work with, and kind of just stems from being in the band with these guys. We all try to make sure that we treat each other with respect, and make sure that we're all supportive. And
We like to do good business.
That's good.
yeah, man, above
Important.
all.
Above all. Yeah.
That's good. As far as a band, you've been around for, what is it, 5 years, maybe longer?
Maybe
Maybe
longer.
longer. I think we're in on 10 years.
Is
If
that
not,
oh, okay.
yeah.
I've been
That's awesome.
singing since 2018, so I guess it's been about 6 years since this lineup, though.
Okay. You guys have, quite a bit of monthly listeners on Spotify. Your social media presence on Instagram is very high as well. Like, how did that all come together? Because that's not an easy thing to accomplish. It could
That's
be
mostly
challenging.
Brad. Yeah.
We
Yeah.
just we just chipped away at it over time, and we kind of hit this like plateau for a little while where we were kind of stayed at the same level and the same amount of followers for 2 or 3 years. And then when TikTok came out, I remember I'm the oldest guy in the band. So like I remember when Facebook came out, right? And like if you had a game plan when like Facebook came out and was like the biggest social media blowing up, you could easily make a following and make money out of it, right? So when I saw TikTok, I was like, guys, this is going to be huge. We have to get on this. We have to start, playing the game. And
we were like,
that's
meh.
And we're
yeah,
still
and we tried for a little bit, and nothing really took off in the beginning, and it was kind of disheartening. And but we stuck with it, and slowly got
You were
better at
like,
it over time. And yeah, and then when some videos started to go and things started to move a bit, and everybody got excited and saw what it could do, then it became a lot more fun and a lot more easy to create content. And now we just we have a great time with it. So it took a while to get there, but
just to clarify, Brad does the lion's share of the work. We just do what he
Yeah.
tells us to do.
like a
Like,
90, like a 98%.
Yeah.
they're all unpaid actors in my film project.
Yeah. Yeah. Brad show. Like the other day on tour, we filmed a video of me and Tim walking backwards through a door, and it's got like 5 million views.
Oh,
So there's a
shit.
sign that says "Caution, do not back in." We
Okay.
thought it was, yeah, like shit like that.
Yeah,
will
and
just like random shit will just pop off now, and then we get a ton of new followers from it, and
That's
and
great.
then we post the new single, and then they're like, "Oh
yeah,
shit!"
man, yeah, it's crazy.
I'm on TikTok, but then I'm off TikTok, and I don't know. I don't know how to use it appropriately.
Instagram's better.
Yeah, I mean, I like Instagram, but I also like I don't I'm not funny. Like I'm not amusing. I'm not I just haven't been able to figure out how to utilize it to my advantage.
You should start posting your like superhero antics.
Yes. I will write a comic
So,
book now. That's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
yeah.
A superhero
You know what?
podcast.
You know what? Imagine a comic where like the podcast is interviewing superheroes, or like the comic is like you interviewing superheroes.
Okay.
Like you have superpowers, and like you can run just as fast as the Flash, but you're just using it to interview him.
All right.
You know?
Okay. Write this
Boom.
down.
Writing it
Yeah.
down.
Writing it down. Amazing.
I will turn into a famous person. Thanks
Yeah.
to you. I just not. I just I don't know. I also I'm old. I'm not gonna say how I'm 41. Like I think I missed a window in time where I think like mid to late 30s, like you could still kind of be in it. Like you could like the whole selfie thing, and that's like all kind of normal. But for me, it's like weird. Like I don't think anything I do is very cool. I don't think anything that I do is very important. So I just don't even like the whole the whole concept. I should get over that to, to grow something, but it's hard.
You can do
What
There's a
was that?
very big like cringe wall that you have to get past and like get out of your comfort zone to do it for sure.
I
There's
actually
something there's something I read once and it helped me. It says, let me see, I'm gonna read this. It was a big quote from me. I saved it.
So
Where
you
is it?
don't remember, but okay.
No, but it was important. I just don't want to get it wrong because like I get shit wrong. Here it is. Do you know I kill the part of you that is cringe? Kill the part that cringes.
Oh yeah, I
okay.
guess
I like that.
That's good.
nice.
All right.
And I
I
was
like
like, you
that.
know what? Fuck yeah. That's me.
Just be
That's
who
me
yourself
for
is.
sure.
Well,
Yeah.
you should, and no one
Be
should
who
care.
yourself is.
Yeah, no one should
Yeah.
really care. Like, who cares? Like, I saw something on Instagram, and it says like, 100 years from now, somebody will be living in the house that you live in. The car that you worked so hard for, to pay for, like, will be, rust in a junkyard or whatever. All these things that you focus on, and you get kind of get caught up in doing, and kind of get caught up in the rat race, and none of it matters. None of it matters.
But
All that matters is the memories you make.
Right.
yes,
And the people you
and I
surround
mean
yourself with. And
for people like us, I guess, like writing music, you kind of hope that, I mean, the form of music is ever evolving now with like digital and stuff, but you kind of hope that your music will outlive you. It's a really cool thought.
it definitely will. That's you're not the first person that has said that on this show. It's kind of cool. Even for like my kids, like, this will be online for, ever. Like, and what I would like, my dad passed away almost 20 years ago, and what I would give to have like even a voicemail of him, from him or something like that. And I have nothing. Like, I barely have photos. Um, so yeah, you create these things, your music and all this documented things. It's kind of cool.
Yeah,
That
it
is the
is.
legacy.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, I never thought about that until like I started to play a bit more and kind of see how generational is music is for my family. Like my dad played music growing up. His dad played music. I'm sure my great grandfather played music too. I think he was a fiddle player. So it's like I've been dancing since I was 9 years old too. So not only have I been like so inclined to be on the stage and just make sure people have a great time, but the fact that I get to play music that I create and people get to enjoy themselves is like a surreal feeling. And if that feeling can outlast myself and I can still help people in the future, even though I'm gone, that's an aspect that's kind of unfathomable because I
Yeah.
won't even be here. You know, it's just you hope that you can leave something good for the world, whether it be a child you raise or an album you write, a picture you paint, or something you like. I don't know.
Yeah.
Whatever's life is so crazy in that aspect, and
It
music
really
is
is.
something that transcends cultures. Every single culture on this planet makes music.
Yeah.
Every single culture on this planet dances. Every single culture on this planet sings. I think there's something to that. I think music is instinctual for lots of us as humans. And I think we're the lucky few that found each other that want to embark on that journey together.
Music is special. I don't know if you guys saw Michael J. Fox with Coldplay. Did you guys see that?
No,
No.
Michael J. Fox was playing the guitar during a set for Coldplay during a song. I think it was "Fix You."
Whoa, that's a good song.
Yeah, it's an incredible song. But like, Michael J. Fox is wheelchair ridden, and it was just like a cool moment, like to see him on stage in that moment during that song, and music in general is just such an impactful um thing. Like it's bigger than all of us.
Yeah, music changes lives. And like we witness that when we go out on the road. We meet people who tell us stories about how our music like helped them. And some people even say like they're still alive because of it, which is, that's like really the reason we do it at the end of the day. It's become bigger than just us. It's like it's for everybody now.
Yeah, it's important. It really is.
Important, yeah.
Um, album comes out, EP comes out. It should be out right now when this drops. Like I said, July 19th. Um, you're going on to when do you leave for tour? Like right after that, or
August
no,
3rd.
yeah.
Pretty soon, yeah. Next week after.
Yeah, we do a couple shows in Canada on our way down to California, do a bunch on the West Coast. We come back up to Canada, make our way east, do a whole bunch of Eastern dates in the US and Canada. I think it's about 6 weeks in total.
okay.
So pretty extensive, east and west.
So when you get back home, is it back to writing and recording, or you gonna take some time off?
Back to the
We're gonna
studio.
start back to the stew.
Yeah, like we just got back from the Pedal to the Metal tour and we're planning some pre-production sessions with our producer just to get everything ready for when we're back from the big tour. And then
Boom,
that's,
boom, bada bang.
yeah.
Now, are you guys full-time musicians?
No,
No. Bummer.
Yeah, we wish. I mean, I that's funny that you asked because like we are full-time musicians, but we also work full-time. So it's like it's a
Right.
lot. It's a
That's a
lot.
lot. Yeah.
Yeah. Because I mean at this level we're at, we're like I feel like we're just coming up over the crest and like
Right.
we're pushing really, really hard to make it work. And yet we all still work full-time jobs. So, majority of our time goes to paying the bills still. But yeah, we're all in. So
I was hoping you were gonna say you're full-time musicians, so then I could ask you
no.
if you weren't full-time musicians, what would you be doing instead?
You could ask
delivering
us still. You could ask us that still right
Yeah.
now.
delivering fucking
What do you guys
HVAC
what do you guys
plumbing.
doing to pay the bills?
I drive a delivery truck delivering HVAC and plumbing supplies. Super fun. I'm kidding.
Hey,
It's not bad.
Tim, what do you do?
I work at a gym doing some training, but they mostly make me focus on sales. So it's soul crushing.
everything is sales, man. I
Just
spent
selling
the
off
last
equipment.
I told you I do a radio shift, but my job is primarily sales. I've been in sales for probably 17 years, 18 years. Never thought I would be in
Damn.
By
sales.
the
Never wanted to be.
way,
Yeah. Me neither.
Never wanted, but like,
by the
so
way,
by the way, what?
you can grab our vinyl from newdamagerecords.com right now.
Brother, that was not the time for a plug.
I thought that would be
That
really
was the best
funny.
time. That was the best time, actually.
We're talking about sales and everything ends up being sales. And yeah,
We
what's up? Buy our
we
vinyl.
all
That
had
would
it.
really tremendously help us.
You had our attention.
Uh,
You had our attention. But yeah, sales.
What have you been
Yeah.
selling?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
I started at a an entertainment weekly newspaper. It was called The Weekender, and I started there in marketing and a marketing slash sales assistant role. So I saw all the money that the salespeople were making compared
Yep.
to what I was making. Now, see, I was getting paid almost nothing, but I was getting paid to literally party. So it was pretty sweet.
Yes.
But I did that for 2 years, and then like I'm like, man, I see all this money they're making, and I could do what they do. And someone was leaving, and they had the biggest territory, and I knew all the accounts because I had to work with them in some aspect, and I applied, and I got the job. I've been in sales ever since. So that was selling print advertising, and then I got into radio and outdoor, and that's what I've been selling. So try
Cool.
to sell something you can't touch or
Yeah.
see.
That's
Mhm.
yeah.
You have to
radio.
sell an idea.
It's radio. I wouldn't say it's a dying medium, especially where I live. Like it's still like where I always say the joke is like we're 10 years behind. So I'll take
Was
it.
that the joke of The Office that they're a paper company
I think
in the
so.
in
Something
the
similar.
digital age?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think the reboot like it's not even like a oh this might happen. I think it's going to happen, and there's a name for it.
I'm good.
And it's kind of funny. Um,
Office 2, Electric Boogaloo.
The Office too. I can't find it fast enough. Not important. It's not a great I don't know how you're gonna do it. I really don't, but whatever. But yeah, so that's what I've been selling.
Nice.
Yeah,
Brad owns a business.
that's sweet.
Yeah. I own a business with a business partner, and we do websites and digital marketing and social media. Who knew?
Oh, well, you're perfect for the job.
Nice.
Perfect.
What about you, Luke?
Oh, well, right now I work for a foster care agency called Métis Child and Family Services. Um, kind of been doing that work since out of high school, to be honest. I've been working at a lot of different Indigenous agencies. And right now, where I work is where my mom works. So she knows, actually, she's the one that put me into Métis dancing when I was like 9 years old. That was 20 years ago. So I have lots of knowledge about my culture, the history of it, especially on instructing on how to do the cultural dance. And I have basically a museum of Indigenous items that I take with me. And I go to schools. So basically, I'm a Métis educator for Indigenous education or for Indigenous history. And that's what I've been doing up until the summer. But right now, I'm going to do some admin work and they might lay me off for the tour. So we'll see. But yeah, usually when school is on, I've had it. I've had myself secure a job where I get to go to schools and teach about my own culture. I'm even wearing Métis Crossing.
Nice.
This is, yeah, that's me.
What were
Never
your
went to university though.
overrated?
Uh, yeah.
Overrated.
So, hey Brad, how much of your business degree do you use with your business?
None. Would not recommend university. It's a scam. Don't do it.
Yeah. It
Unless you take something cool like drums.
well, I think we were raised and well, I was raised, but my parents it was like, work hard, get good grades in high school, get into a good college, get good grades, you'll get a good job, you get this house, might pick a fence, life will be fine. And they weren't like telling us that because they were trying to fool us, but yeah, not I wish I went to the trades, to be honest with you.
That's
me too.
the reason why our parents told us that is because it worked for them. It did not work for us. It's different.
Times have changed.
Times have changed.
Yeah. It's crazy. And it happens so fast too. Times change quickly thanks to the internet.
No kidding.
I mean, AI scares the shit out of me.
Have you seen the AI memes though, where like they do old memes?
No.
Like I saw one where like there's this one where it's like AI prevents Damn Daniel meme from happening, and it's like
Oh,
the
what?
regular video from the meme, and then it just like switches up and it puts scary music, and it's like time travelers take Daniel away. It's like it's crazy, you know, like there's some really funny aspects of it, but yeah, I saw a video that I thought was AI, but it's just a guy with like a huge mouth.
Nice. Sick.
I don't know where we're going with it though. Like, who knows?
It's going to be some weird sound bites from this episode.
There might be.
Yeah.
There might
Just to interject quick, I gotta dip in a couple minutes. So
be. We
Yeah,
can
me
wrap. We
too.
can actually wrap it up. We'll wrap things up.
Wrapping it up with that? No, not the guy with the big mouth.
Nice.
You know,
It was
where can people
Steven
find you
Tyler.
on social media?
All right.
We
If you
are on
wanna look
all
up-
the social medias.
Yeah,
Oh.
you know what? I like to tell people if you want to start, just go to colonelcaptainsband.com. We have a multitude of things on that website for you to check out. We got merch, music, videos. So head to colonelcaptainsband.com and get started.
Our name
Right.
is Calling All Captains everywhere, so if you just type us in, you'll find us.
I hear you can get the album there too, right?
Yes.
Or at
Yes.
New Damage.
Yep. New Damage is live for pre-orders, but I guess once this is out, it'll just be out.
Somebody told me it was for sale at some point. I forget when.
Well, that's Luke. He's a salesman.
Right. That's right. I forgot.
It's for sale.
By the way,
I was in a sales job for 2 weeks. I didn't make a single sale and they quit.
What were you selling?
Water.
the thing everybody needs.
Shut the fuck up, man.
Oh shit. Not one
We
sale.
could end on that. That's way
Yeah,
better.
that's great. That's great.
Yeah, I'm good with that. That sucks though.
Oh, hey,
Yeah.
you know what?
If anybody better off dead. Let's be
No, you're
straight.
better off in the band. No, don't say that. Jesus Christ.
I'm better off singing my little songs,
Yeah.
shaking a tambourine.
Please continue doing that. That's where you belong.
We shall.
But yeah, I mean, best of luck with the new EP. Best of luck with tour.
Thanks, man.
Hopefully one day you'll
Merci.
get closer to Scranton.
Yeah, it has been like a small goal of ours. So when we do a more extensive Eastern.
Scranton's a goal for you? Come on.
Yeah, well, our friends in
Watch The Office.
the Gold Steps, they got a show there, and we were like, "What? We want a show there."
Oh my god, that show was crazy. The one they played there. Yeah, I definitely want to go.
We'll be there.
Oh yeah.
One day. Well, keep me posted.
Sweet.
It's been a pleasure. Thank you for taking the time.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you
man.
for taking the
Yeah,
time,
thanks,
John
John.
Popko.
I'll work on my comic book now.
Yeah,
Yeah, you better.
We
And
watch
I'll give you credit when I make it big.
Just let me be the editor.
All right. Deal.
Just
Calling
don't
all
let 'em-
captains. Thank you very much.
Peace,
Hey,
man.
thank you.
All right.
All right.
Take
We'll
care.
see you.